Bulldog Nation, where the atmosphere is electric and excitement is pouring out of the student section. Get ready as we bring you a thrilling game between your Bulldogs and the Normandy Vikings. As we gear up, let's take a quick look at what to expect. Well, the Bulldogs had a season record of four wins. Sorry. Bulldogs have a record of 5 wins, 10 losses. And Coach Muhammad is in his first year at Steam, looking to rid the Shadows of the dawning season from a year ago, where the Bulldogs were 4-26 for the season. Regarding Mustafa Taylor's scoring power and the team's new focus under Muhammad's leadership, the Bulldogs are ready for tonight's challenge. The Bulldogs have pushed ahead from their win total from last year already. On the other side, the Vikings basketball team are 56% for the year with a record of 9-7. They're optimistic about tonight's matchup and believe they can put more points on the board than their opponent tonight. Both coaches have extensively prepared for this game, each wanting to outsmart the other with their strategies. With defense that can lock down opponents and offense that can explode at any moment, fans can expect a nail-biting thriller from tip-off the buzzer. I am Isaiah, along with my partner Jared Carter. What are your thoughts on the game tonight, Jared?
Oh, well, it's definitely going to be exciting. We saw the freshman game, and our Bulldogs won that one, but the junior varsity game, our Bulldogs lost. So this varsity game it's really anyone's game right now.
Yeah, and what do you think are the keys to the game for tonight?
Well, for keys to the game, it looks like the Bulldogs are going to want to be patient, not rush. They want to make sure that they have correct spacing, and they want to make sure to move the ball around.
Yeah, absolutely. Got to stay quick on their feet. Heard from Coach that this is an aggressive team, so we're going to see how they play against them. Let's have Coach Muhammad weigh in. He's with our sideline reporter, Sky Clayton, right now. Let's send it over.
Oh, shoot.
All right, thank you, Skyler. Let's take a look at our starting lineups as we start the game out here in the first quarter. Starting for the Bulldogs, we're going to have Dylan Merkel, Jelani Smith, Mustafa Taylor, Joe Holloman, and Cameron Stowers, all seniors. And for the visiting Vikings, our starters are going to be Derek Murray in the 9th grade, Zachary Harrell in the 11th grade, Kevon Smith in the 12th grade, Zafon Harrell in the 12th grade, and Xavier Mason in the 12th grade. As we're starting, let's grab your snacks, settle in, and let's enjoy this game together. Our fans are on their feet, the energy is palpable, and the players are ready to give it their all. Let this battle begin.
They're already starting. Dylan Merkel right now has the ball. He's tossing over to Joe Holloman, but it's taken away by player number 1, Kevon Smith from the Normandy side. He's passing it over to Derek Murray.
I'm excited to see how the Bulldogs compete with what Coach claimed is an aggressive playing style. Excited to see how the Bulldogs stop the fast movement.
Definitely. We have Smith right now with the ball.
Looks like a mid-range shot. No good. Rebounded by Merkel. Over to Smith. Joe Holloman now has it. Going to go into the paint for Merkel. He's going to throw it up for 2. No good off the rim.
Rebounded by Xavier Mason. He's passing it off as Zachary Harrell.
Putting up some good defense from Jelani Smith and Mustafa Taylor.
Tossing it back over to Kevon Smith, over to Derek Murray. All the way around with Zephan Harrell. Got 2 brothers on the team tonight from Normandy.
Good. Maybe on that reverse layup right there. Rebounded and missed.
A jump ball called right there.
I'm already seeing some fast movement coming from Normandy's team. We saw right there they went around the corner, threw it under the paint, and tried to get that reverse layup real quick. Luckily it missed for the Bulldogs, but we are going to definitely see some competitive gameplay between these two teams, especially with Dylan Merkel's height and rebound ability.
We're going to want to have a strong defense that can combat that speed.
30-second timeout being called by Normandy's coach already. We're less than a minute into the game, and Normandy is already using one of their timeouts. Well, I'd say this game came out of the gates running. It's looking exciting so far.
Yep, no points put up there yet, but, I mean, both teams are fairly even matched, so it makes sense so far.
Yeah, no points up, like you said, but I'm seeing both teams moving really quick out on the court. This game seems like it's going to be a hot one out here tonight. Going to be a lot of energy being poured out. Let's see how the teams compete against each other offensively and defensively.
Definitely. And we already saw Dylan Merkel try to put up the ball for the Bulldogs. Unfortunately, it didn't go in, so missed that layup opportunity. But hopefully we'll see a couple more coming from him during this game.
Absolutely.
All right, looks like both teams are coming back out onto the court.
Teams are coming back out on the court. Star got 6:02 left in the first.
Hey, let's go, man.
Around Normandy starting with the ball, Zephyr Harrell. Zephyr passing over to Murray.
Mustafa's putting up some defense.
Murray passes out to Kevon Smith. Smith looking for his opening. Back over to Murray.
Murray's being guarded by Jelani Smith, and they're going to drive under the hoop, put it up. No good. Rebounded. Put no good on that first layup right there, but looks like Xavier Mason got that rebound layup. 2 points up for Normandy and the first points of the game.
And we have Xavier Mason going to the line. See if he makes his first free throw attempt. Or only free throw attempt, really. But first free throw attempt of the game.
It's up. No good. Rolls around the rim. Rebounded by Joe Holloman and over to Jelani Smith. Smith's going to move down the left side of the court. Over to Taylor. Timeout called by Coach Muhammad. Both teams have called an early timeout. Tell you what, I'm seeing that aggressiveness from Normandy that Coach was talking about during his interview.
Definitely.
But I'm also seeing some competitiveness from the Bulldogs, some good rebounds, seeing good ball movement on the court.
Yeah. The Vikings were able to lock down Mustafa there. 2 players on him. He wasn't able to get past him. So they're going to want to watch out for that because if their players with the ball are boxed in, it's going to be hard to catch up.
Yeah, the defense looking really aggressive. What would be nice is if they went a little over and started drawing some fouls.
Definitely. We do see that the Bulldogs do have the first foul of the game. Hopefully they'll be able to keep those down, especially because they're just 2 points behind because they weren't able to block that first official layup attempt that we just saw from Normandy.
Absolutely.
We have both teams coming back out onto the court right now.
Yeah, we got 5:33 left in the first.
2-2-1, 2-2-1. Right.
It's going to be Steam High's possession.
Joe Holloman right now with the ball. He's passed over to Jelani Smith.
Gets lost. Stolen
by Murray.
Yeah, good block from Dylan Merkel on that layup right there.
Yeah, Harold tried to make a layup. No good. Mustafa Taylor right now with the ball.
Good block. When we stop that, he's going to move down the court. Seeing a lot of defense being put up on Mustafa Taylor.
Yep, looked like it went out of bounds on Normandy. That was well played by Mustafa.
Yeah, Smith and Zachary Harrell are working together to lock him down. Miscommunication on that. Ball is going to go out. It's going to be a turnover. Going to be Normandy's possession. Murray moving it down the court. Over to Harrell. Over to Zafon Harrell. Back to Zachary Harrell. The brothers passing to each other. Going back and forth. Now it's in the paint. Back to Harrell. Over to other Harrell in the corner. Air ball on that three. Not even close. Cameron Stowers rebounds that. He's going to drive down the court. Throw it up and 2-2. Good layup right there from Stowers. Bulldogs tie it up.
We have Murray passing around and the Harrell brothers.
Joe Holloman now has it. Lonnie Smith, he's going to move down the court. Going down the court. Ooh.
Again.
That high pass over to Merkel goes just over his head. Turnover over to Normandy. Seeing a very fast game out here so far. Jared Ball's going back and forth down the court. Turnovers after turnovers. We're seeing a lot of action.
Yes, it is, especially when Jelani got that ball. He was driving down really quickly. Unfortunate that they weren't able to connect that pass.
Yep, and now Derek Murray has it guarded by Mustafa Taylor. Both wearing the number 2. Screen set up on Taylor. 3 from the corner, and that is going to be good on that 3 from Kevon Smith.
Score up 2-5. Normandy leading. Mustafa Taylor pass over to Joe Holloman. Holloman looking for his opening over to Jelani Smith. Back over to Holloman. Almost stolen right there.
Over the paint. It's up. No good on that. Rebounded by Kevon Smith. He loses it. Mustafa Taylor recovers. Good steal. Johnny Smith with a 3. Just no good off the rim.
Batted by Zachary Bithus.
2 points put up for Normandy and a foul. Foul right there is called Cameron Stowers. He's going to get to go to the line for 1. At an and 1 right there. 2 and 7. It's like we have Zafon Harrell is going to be subbing in. He's going to be subbing in for Xavier Mason. Scores 2-7. Bulldogs are down by 5. Got 3:28 left in the quarter.
It definitely looks good. Let's see this next free throw attempt. We're going to have another sub coming in. Lamar McCoy coming in for Cameron Stowers.
Stay. Come on.
Merkel has it.
He's
being 2-man.
He definitely has a height advantage over these Normandy players. You can see that. Of course, he wasn't able to get out of that boxing.
Yeah, seeing heavy, aggressive defense coming from Normandy right here. Merkel tried to throw it off his leg, get possession, but he just stepped out of bounds right there. Derek Murray has it from a 3. Good on that 3 right there from Zachary Pifus.
See Lamar McCoy with the ball. Mustafa Taylor.
Over to Smith.
Jelani Smith.
Gets lost. Recovered by Mustafa, who's going to throw it up. No good. Rebounded by McCoy, and no good. Foul. Drew a foul right there. Lamar McCoy's going to go to the line for 2. Foul was called on Derek Murray. Lamar McCoy is 45% from the line this season. Let's see what he does here. His team could really use the points.
First one's up, and
And
it's
it's
good.
Good shooting. Got 2:53 left in the quarter.
Getting ready for that second one.
Second free throw is up. And it's good. 2 for 2, Lamar.
Great thing for the Bulldogs right there. Yeah, Smith right now with the ball. He's driving down, passes up over to Pifus.
Gets lost, but recovered.
Back over to Pifus, who puts it up for 3. No good.
Seeing a lot of 3-point attempts from Normandy. They've made one out of 3 so far. Another and 1 right there. Going to be 4 and 13.
He's able to make this next shot. 4 and 14.
Zachary Harrell's up to the line for 1 after that and 1.
Yeah, Bulldogs are definitely going to want to up their defense. We're seeing a timeout called. The Bulldogs are definitely going to want to go over their strategy, figure out what they can do to regain those points there and lessen that lead that Normandy has on them. We're seeing both teams going right on back out to the court. Bulldogs are ready.
4 and 14. Bulldogs need to get 10 points to match right here. Definitely going to be getting aggressive here in the later first quarter.
For sure. We have Lamar McCoy taking the ball in for the Bulldogs.
Over to Lamar.
McCoy again.
No,
Over to Taylor.
Back to Lamar. Merkel has it. Back to Lamar. Merkel now has it. Puts it up for 2, and it's good. 6-14.
Some much needed points for the Bulldogs. It's going right over to Murray, though, for Normandy.
Good mid-range right there from Merkel. He's 62% on his mid-range free throws, on his mid-range shots.
Smith putting it up for Normandy, no good. Rebounded by Mustafa Taylor. This time letting his team reset here. Can't break past Normandy. It is stolen by number 22, Zachary Pifus.
Sold him that way up right there. Missed 2-point opportunity for Normandy.
Going over to the Bulldogs once again. Lamar taking it in. A little less than 2 minutes in this first quarter. Smith right out the ball.
Up from McCoy. Oh, no good. Just bounced out of the ring.
Rebounded by Harrell. Driving in. Puts it up for
2 more. 6-17. Bulldogs down by 11. Over to Smith. Over to Merkel. Merkel drives up and gets stolen. Pifus has it.
Blocked by Taylor, though. That was a good block. It went off to the side, went out of bounds, but it is still well done.
Yeah, absolutely. We got about a minute left in the game. Minute left in the quarter.
Yeah, Xavier Mason, he just came in for Zachary Pifus. Yeah, well played by Mustafa there. Let his team reset and drop back for some defense. Now we have Derek Murray for his opening. Passes over to Harrell. Harrell right off the foul. Over to the other Harrell. That's number Murray. Thrown over to Smith, who puts it up for 3. No good. Rebounded by Harrell. Then rebounded by Merkel. We go into the Bulldogs' possession.
Hey, don't let us score.
Just went out of bounds off of Joe Holland. Wasn't quite able to catch that pass. Right now we have Derek Murray right now with the ball. Pass over to Smith, back over to Murray. Smith once again. Passing back and forth. Over to Harrell, puts it up for 3, no good. Rebounded by Mustafa Taylor, stolen by Xavier Mason. Passed over to Smith, who puts it up, no good. And that is the end of the quarter. Isaiah, we saw a lot of action this quarter. What are you thinking will be the key for the Bulldogs in this second quarter?
Well, I'm definitely thinking that it's definitely going to be up the aggressiveness. They have 3 fouls on the board. The offensive aggressiveness is definitely key right here. You need to rack some points up on the board coming into the second quarter for the end of the second half.
Yeah, well, that'll definitely be interesting. Folks, we are experiencing a couple of sound issues. We apologize for that, but we are hoping to get that resolved as soon as we possibly can.
The Ferguson Florissant School District would like to take a moment to thank Steve Schmidt Kia for their outstanding support of our students, giving $100 to every student with a qualifying score on an AP or IB exam. Get the best deal on the new Kia right here in North County at Steve Schmidt Kia, your North County Kia dealer. located on New Halls Ferry Road and online at steveschmidtkia.com.
Marlon McCoy passing into Jelani Smith. Passing over to Mustafa Taylor for Merkel. Taylor once again goes out of bounds though, going into the Vikings possession. Right now we have Murray with the ball. He's passing over to Harrell. Harrell's taking his time right now, back over to the other Harrell. Out to Murray once again. Puts it up for 3, and it's good. The score up 6-19. Saw a 3-point shot in the first 30 seconds of the second quarter. That is not looking good for the Bulldogs. And Zachary Harrell passed the ball in for the Vikings. Got Murray with the ball right now. He's driving in, puts it up for 2, no good. Rebounded by Xavier Mason. Puts it up once again. That is good. Mustafa Taylor right now with the ball. This thing is open. He passes over to Jelani Smith. Jelani Smith over to Joe Holloman. Joe Holloman back over to Jelani Smith. He passes over to Mari McKinney.
Merkel has it right under the hoop. Going to be a turnover getting called. Now we have Zachary Pifus is going to be coming in for Zachary Harrell. Bulldogs going to get some points up on the board here with 6:50 left in the half. Devon Smith goes up for a layup, and it is good. 2 more points for Normandy, 6-23 with 6.5 left in the half.
Smith over Merkel.
Over to Joe.
Over to Holloman. Back over to Smith. And then once again into Merkel.
Got ripped right there from Zafon Harrell. And it's put up by Kevon Smith for 2 more. 6-25.
Mustafa Taylor right now with the ball. Smith right now, he's passing over to Zach Pipes, back over to Smith. Out over to Xavier, who puts it up for another 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Jelani Smith. High pass, stolen though by Zachary Pifus and put up by Derek Murray. No good. Rebounded by Namari McKinney. He just barely got out of there with the ball. Trying to make sure it doesn't roll out of bounds. Unfortunately,
McKinney has it. Foul. Foul's going to be called right there.
That was a lot of speed. Lucky for the Bulldogs to get that ball out of there in time. Been a little bit faster, could have gotten a couple of points, but unfortunately they weren't able to break away fast enough. We're going to have Lamar McCoy passing the ball in for the Bulldogs.
He's going to go back up, block. A 30-second timeout called by Steam's coach. Well, the gap has surely increased between the Bulldogs and Normandy. It's 8-25. Normandy's up leading. Bulldogs really need to get aggressive here and put some points up on the board if they want to come back.
Yeah, they definitely do. We definitely want to see a win from them, and it's unfortunate how this gap is lengthened.
Yes, absolutely.
back out. We have Harold right now over to Zachary Pifus. Zachary Pifus right now trying to figure it out. Was a reverse opening. He's driving in. Stolen by Mustafa Taylor. He's running down the court, putting it up for two. No good. We're having Mustafa Taylor throwing the ball up for the Bulldogs here. 2 free throw attempts. Let's see what he can do. First one is up, and it's good. And here we are with the second.
9-25. Bulldogs.
It's good. We have Normandy right now with the ball. Number 3, Harold driving in. Goes out over to the corner, passes over to Smith, over to Murray, into Pifus. Puts it up, blocked right there by Dominic Mason. Yep, Mustafa Taylor with the ball, looking for his opening. Turn around, pass over to Mari McKinney, over to Dylan Merkel.
Got 4:30 left in the game. Bulldogs definitely need to get some points up here on the board.
Just had number 11, Zachary Harrell, come in for Xavier Mason.
Yep, throws it over to Merkel. He's going to throw it over to Mustafa Taylor. Puts it up. No good on that shot. .421 left in the game.
Zachary Harrell passing the ball in for the Normandy Vikings. Murray over to Harrell once again. Back to Murray. Murray driving in.
Thought we were going to see a 3 right there. No attempt.
Harrell over to Harrell once again. Over to Pifus. He's driving in. Back over to Harrell. Over to Murray. Murray looking for his opening. Passes back over to Pifus, who puts it up for 3. No good. Rebounded by Dominic Mason. Passed over to Mustafa Taylor. Over to Cameron Stowers. Cameron looking for his opening.
Foul. Foul is going to be called number 22, Zachary Pifus. He fouled Cameron. As I said before, we're seeing some aggressive defense, but like I said, we were hoping for some fouls. Looks like we're getting those fouls we're hoping for. 4 fouls up on the board for Normandy. They're going to have to slow it down.
Yeah. We did just have Cameron Stowers go out and see Neil Simpson come in for the Bulldogs.
Over to Merkel. He's in the paint. He's going to go up for 2. No good off the rim. Rebounded his own shot. No good again. Rebounded by Zafon Harrell. Over to Murray. Murray's going to drive in. Over to the corner.
Pifus passes it over to Smith. Smith driving in. Nope, passing over to Harrell. Harrell over to Pifus.
He's seeing a lot of passing, a lot of driving in.
Yeah, it looks like they're really just trying to confuse the Bulldogs, make sure that they're not really sure which direction they should be going.
Keep moving.
Harrell over to Smith.
No rush.
Smith moving around.
We're seeing great defense coming from the Bulldogs as well.
Yes, we are. Murray takes the opening. We see a foul called, though.
Foul's called on Namari McKinney. That's the second foul for the Bulldogs so far. 10-25, Bulldogs still down by 15.
Seeing it passed in by Murray, put up by Harrell. No foul called there, but we have Dylan Merkel. Pass off to Mustafa Taylor. Mustafa trying to retain the ball.
Get back.
Daniil Simpson passing over to Amari McKinney. Put up by Dominic Mason. Great layup for the Bulldogs right there.
Ball stays in. Mustafa Taylor picks it up. He's going to move down the court.
It is stolen right there. Pifus over to Murray, who puts it up. No good. Rebounded by Smith.
Put back up by Smith. Great putback. 12-27. Bulldogs are still down. And a timeout is going to be called. Normandy coach calls a full timeout. Full 60 seconds are taken right here. Well, Normandy's definitely off to a great start. Definitely, coach was absolutely right. We've seen a lot of aggressive gameplay, a lot of aggressive defense. They've racked up 4 fouls for themselves, but also 27 points. Bulldogs managed to keep the fouls down, but only 12 points. We're going to have to see what they do after this full timeout to come back and hopefully close that gap between the lead.
Yeah, we did have a good couple of seconds previously where we saw the Bulldogs come in, rush, make a layup. That was pretty good, but we're going to want to see them up that during this next quarter. Solving. Here we go. We're seeing the Bulldogs come out. Like I was saying, hopefully they've been solving this issue, be able to get those points up that they need. We have Lamar McCoy. He's passing over to Jelani Smith.
Got 2:18 left in the half.
Jelani over to Merkel. Great steal that we just saw right there by Zephyr Errol. The foul is called. So the foul called on Jelani Smith. We're going to see player number 3 at Zephyr Errol going to the free throw line. The first one is up, and it is good.
Clean free throw right there. Definitely not looking great.
Yeah, enough for the Bulldogs. That gap just keeps getting bigger. Here he is with his second free throw attempt.
No good on that. Rebounded by Merkel. Over to Smith. Smith's going to drive it down the court. Back to Merkel. Over to Lamar on the side for a 3. Just no good off the front of the rim. Rebounded by McKinney. Back to Merkel in the paint. And it's good for 2. 14-28.
That was a great play that we just saw right there.
Yeah, great rebound from Merkel. Good ball movement.
We got Murray right now with the ball. He passes up and over.
I don't know what happened right there. That went over the backboard on that one. Gonna go to the line for 2 right here.
His first one is up, and it is no good.
Come on, Caleb.
Sub for the Bulldogs, Keneal Smith coming in for Dominic Mason. And Jalen Dennis coming in for Namari McKinney.
No good on that free throw. Over to Jelani. Over to Lamar. Over to Keneal. Back to Lamar. Lamar drives up. No good on that foul. Lamar drew a foul on that. He's going to go to the line for 2.
Normandy's fouls are now at 5. 1 minute, 22 seconds left in this quarter. The Bulldogs aren't far behind, though, with 4 fouls of their own.
Yeah, but hopefully can draw some more fouls from Normandy, get some free shots. Bulldogs really need these points right here. Lamar throws it up, and he's good. He's 3 for 3 on his free throw so far.
Yeah, like you were saying, any points at this point are good points.
Lamar puts it back up. No good on that second one.
We got Murray right now with the ball. Passing over to Smith. Neil Simpson put up some good defense there. Just wasn't good enough. We have Murray right now at the ball.
We got a minute. No rush, no rush, no rush. No
Pass
rush.
over to Harrell. Over to Harrell. Over to Smith.
Smith with a
Puts it up for
three.
three. No good. Rebounded by Lamar McCoy. Seen a little scuffle break out.
Foul's going to be called right there on Jalen Dennis.
It's definitely unfortunate.
Got 53 seconds left in the half. We've got Zephon Harrell up to the line. Goes free throw, no good. Rolls around the room and rolls out. Coming into the game, we have Zachary Pifus. He is going to be coming in for Caleb McConnell. Caleb McConnell is not swapping out. Zachary Harrell is swapping out of the game. Second free throw was up. Rolls around again, no good. Rebounded by Merkel. Over to Smith. Driving down the side of the court. Over to the corner for Lamar. He drives in. And it rolls out.
Back over to Normandy for that one. Gonna have Smith passing it in.
Changing the time to 45 seconds in the half. Both teams have 5 fouls racked up. A lot of fouls we're seeing.
Some aggressive defense being played right now. Harrell over to Pifus, puts it up, no good.
No good from the corner, and it's hit out by Jalen Dennis to stop the play. That's going to be Normandy's possession.
Have Smith passing it in. Smith over to Harrell. Over to Pifus. Over to Murray. Murray back over to Pifus. Over to Smith once again. He puts it up for two. Lamar McCoy passing over to Jelani. Jelani back over to Lamar. Over to Keneal. Keneal looking for his opening. He passes in over to Jalen. Jalen puts it up, no good. Rebounded by right there by player number 12, Caleb McConnell. Taking it
5
down
seconds.
court.
With 5 seconds left, Normandy's going to get to take some free throws. 15-30. Bulldogs have half of Normandy's score. Coming back in the second half, we're definitely going to have to step it up on the aggressiveness and scoring.
For sure. Zephon Harrell taking his first free throw. It's up, and it is good. One more free throw here.
Free throw is good. 5.3 seconds left. 15-32. Hard contact you just saw.
We saw Murray go down for a second. That was not good.
Hard contact right there between Lamar McCoy and Murray. And that is going to end the half. 10-minute break. 15-32 is the final score. Definitely seeing aggressive gameplay. And here are your Lady Bulldog cheerleaders.
Caleb got a rebound.
Great performance from our Lady Bulldog cheerleaders at halftime. Thank you for that. Once again, the score is 15-32. Bulldogs are definitely going to want to step it up on the aggressiveness. From what I'm seeing, definitely needs to stop letting the Vikings get offensive rebounds. That's really what's killing them out here, giving them opportunities to score.
Yeah, they get right up under the basket when it comes to those rebounds. There's always somebody there.
Yeah, and the defense is extremely aggressive from them. It's racking up fouls, but at the same time, they're being just as aggressive on offense, which is getting them the points they needed. They can really deal with the fouls. I'd say at this point, Bulldogs need to step up the defense, step up the offense by taking opportunities, making more shots, and we're definitely going to see what they have to say about the first half and the second half here in a moment. We would like to take a moment to thank A Favor For You, LLC, the company who makes celebration signs. Thank you. We thank them for their sponsorship. We hope you guys go and check them out. You can contact them at 314-830-8060 at www.afavorforUllc.com. And we'll be back in just a moment, about 7.5 minutes with the second half of the game. All right, and we are coming back out onto the court. The second half of the game. As a reminder, this is brought to you by Bulldog TV, brought to you by FBLA. We appreciate your guys' support watching the broadcast, and we hope we're bringing you a quality game. We do our best to make sure as such. Coming back out on the court to start for the Bulldogs is going to be Jelani, Merkel, Cameron Stowers, Jalen, and Joe Holloman.
Merkel puts it up for 2, and it's good.
Early 2 points from the Bulldogs. It's a good sign.
Yeah, we have Murray. He's passing over to Harrell. Back over to Murray. Murray's looking for his opening. We have Namari McKinney putting up some good defense.
Good on that three-pointer right there, coming from Kevon Smith. Going to be 17-35 now.
We have Cameron Stowers right now with the ball. No, over to Joe Holloman. Stolen by Xavier Mason. Over to Smith. Smith's looking for his opening. Murray back over to Smith. Smith puts it up for 3. No good. Rebounded by Joe Holloman. Over to Jelani. Jelani moving down court, letting his team set up. He's trying to break past Murray. Breaks past Smith. He passes over to Joe Holloman.
And that's going to roll out. 2 subs coming for the Bulldogs.
Yeah. Dominic Mason. As well as Lamar McCoy. See a foul called right there. Lamar went down hard.
The Bulldogs are down 17-35. They really could use some points here. Hopefully Lamar can make some free throws right here. It's been going good on his free throws so far. He's 3 and 4 for his free throws through the game. And he's going to make that 4 and 5. Second free throw is good as well. He's going to make that 5 and 6 for his free throws tonight. Impressive.
We got Smith right now with the ball. Throws over to Harrell again. Harrell bringing pass, driving in, back over to Harrell in the corner. Once again, we saw some passing off there between Murray and Murray once again with the ball. Making a call right there to his teammate. Over to Harrell, back over to Murray. Over to Smith. Smith tossing over to Harrell.
Bulldogs are putting up some defense, keep them on the outer parts of the court.
Definitely a smart play. We have Harrell right now. He tosses it over to Harrell once again. Put up
Good block.
Here.
Good block from Merkel right there.
Right now with the ball.
Stolen from
Smith.
Good steal right there from Smith. Puts it up for 2 more. 19-37.
Jelani passing in to Lamar McCoy. He passes back over to Jelani. Going to Namari McKinney over to Lamar McCoy. Driving in, looking for his opening. Puts it up. No good. We saw a travel right there called, so it's going to be going back over to Normandy's possession. Von Smith passes it in to Derek Murray. Murray over to Xavier Mason. Blocked right there by Dylan Merkel. We have Jelani with the ball. Jelani taking it nice and slow, passing over to Namari.
Seeing some more aggressiveness from the Bulldogs so far.
Oh, stolen right there by Harrell. Harrell's driving in. He puts it up for 2, and it is good for Normandy.
Got 5 minutes left in the third.
Yep, we're going to have Dominic. Oh, stolen right there by Harrell. Harrell passes deep over to Murray.
Put up for 2 more. 41 points for Normandy now.
Just had a timeout called right there. Coaches are going to be going over their plays.
A full 60 seconds is going to get called right there. 4:47 left in the game. 19-41. Bulldogs are in a tough spot.
It'll be interesting to see what happens when they come back from this.
Yeah, if they want to have a comeback here, it's definitely going to have to be an aggressive one. All right, coming back out onto the court to resume the third quarter.
Jelani Smith right now while he's driving in, passes over to Dylan Merkel. Some good defense being put up by Normandy. Normandy is able to steal the ball even though Dylan was trying to bounce it off of the other player's legs.
Good block on that pass right there from Lamar. He's going to drive down, throw it up, no good on that layup.
We're going to have Smith passing the ball. Smith passes into Murray. And Mustafa Taylor trying to put up some defense. Murray over to Harrell once again, over to Murray. Murray driving into Smith.
Another 2 points, 19-43, 4 minutes left in the quarter.
Jelani passing over to Dominic Mason. Merkel right now with the ball. Puts it up for 2, and it's good. Some much-needed points.
We've seen a lot of points from Merkel this game so far, a lot of layups.
Has definitely been a key player, just like Coach was talking about in our pre-game interview.
Got 3:45 left in the game as a travel gets called.
We have Dominic Mason passing the ball in. He passes over to Lamar McCoy. Lamar driving in, putting it up for 2, and it's good again.
Good points right there, 23-43.
Bulldogs are only 20 points down. They can still recover in time. We saw a little switch up with the ball there. Went over to Jelani, but it was recovered by Smith right there in order to allow Zachary Pifus to score that 3-point. It's well done right there by Normandy. We got Merkel passing over. You saw it get tipped a little bit by Harrell. McCoy went down hard. Murray put the ball up, and it's good for the Vikings. Mustafa passing over to Jelani. Alright, we can see Smith with the ball. He's driving in. Oh, seeing a foul called right there. I was getting a little bit aggressive.
Foul call on Lamar right there. That's going to send Smith to the line for 2. He hits both of these free throws, they will hit 50 points for the game.
Ball has been recovered. Let's see what he does. First one is up, and it's good. And a sub, Cameron Stowers coming in for Dominic Mason. Just out of Myron McKinney coming for Lamar McCoy. Myron McKinney over to Cameron. Cameron over to Jelani. Jelani looking for his opening. Around, passes over to Namari. Namari moving around over to Mustafa. Stuff it into Namari. See a little scuffle right there. Namari with the ball, tossing it up. And a foul called. Just saw a foul called right there on Zachary Harrell.
Normandy's at 50 points right now to the Bulldogs 25. Smith's moving it down the court.
Up to Murray. Murray is driving in. He puts it up. No good. Rebounded by Cameron Stowers. He passes over to Jelani Smith.
We got about 2:14 left in the quarter.
Jelani over to Namari. Namari going in, putting it up. No good right there. We're seeing Harrell driving in. Over to Harrell once again. Pass off to Murray. Steve trying to set up a good defense. Seeing Pifus, he's driving in, he puts it up. No good. Rebounded by Cameron Stowers, he passes up to Jelani Smith. Jelani moving quickly down the court, puts it up for two.
Ooh,
no good,
no
but
good.
put back up.
Putback is no good. 3 putbacks right there, none of them good, and a foul is going to be called. Looks like Cameron Stowers is going to get 2 from the line.
Again, good opportunity for the Bulldogs.
Absolutely.
His first free throw is going up right now. It's up. That's good.
Xavier Mason's coming into the game. Got 1:40 left in the quarter after these.
Yep, Xavier Mason just came in for Zachary Harrell.
No good on that second free throw.
Rebounded by Smith, passed over to Harrell, over to Murray. We have Keneal Simpson in the game now as well.
2-man defense right there. And that is going to draw a foul.
We're going to have Smith passing the ball in. He passes it into Murray. Murray driving in, putting it up.
No good on that. Mustafa Taylor rebounds.
Stolen by Smith.
Over to Murray for 2 more. 26-52. 1:25 left.
Mustafa Taylor right now with the ball tipped right there by Murray. Karen passes it back to Mustafa. Mustafa putting it up for 2 more points for the Bulldogs. Much needed.
Good 2 points. Quick movement right there from Mustafa Taylor.
Pifus over to Murray. Murray looking for his opening. Back over to Pifus. Pifus puts it into the middle to Xavier. He puts it up for 2.
Got a minute left in the game.
Jelani right now with the ball. He's driving in, looking for his opening.
.49 seconds left in the quarter. Both teams have racked up 3 fouls so far.
Yep, in these next few seconds, it wouldn't seem like they would be able to make it up to the 5 mark, but we shall see here. We have Dylan Merck right now with the ball over to Cameron Stowers. Cameron putting it up for 3.
Clean.
It's good.
Clean swish on that 3 right there. Good shooting, Cameron.
Got Murray with the ball, passing over to Pivas, tipped by Jalen Dennis.
And that's going to roll out. Yeah, good shot we just saw right there. Bulldogs broke that 30-point barrier in that shot from Cameron Stowers. He's 38% from the 3-point line this season. Murray's got it. Seeing some aggressive defense from the Bulldogs.
Pass over to Harrell. Over to Pifus. It goes out of
Rolls
bounds.
out.
Wasn't quite able to connect that one.
The Bulldogs keep this up. Might be able to close this gap here. 21 seconds left in the quarter. Right now we have Keneal Simpson. He's driving and he puts it up, and it's good. Another 2 points, 33-54, 5 seconds.
Ivers passing around, goes out of bounds.
Goes out at 4 seconds. Got 4 seconds left in this. See what happens. Normandy can go for the three from Smith. No good on that three from Smith to end the quarter. 33-54 ends the third quarter. And just in a moment here, we'll be back for the fourth quarter. This broadcast is brought to you by FBLA, the Future Business Leaders of America, a club here at our school. We love bringing you guys quality broadcasts. Me and Jared, we love sitting out here watching these games. Our crew loves watching the games. Love working these nights to bring you guys quality streams, and we hope you guys are enjoying. Thank you for watching. All right, coming back out to start the fourth quarter. Bulldogs just went to their bench. So Normandy, let's see what they come out with to end the game off here. The final 8 minutes, 33-54. It is possible to come back if Bulldogs keep up their aggressiveness.
Right now we've got Smith with the ball. Mustafa Taylor putting up some aggressive defense as well as Jalen Dennis getting in there. Saw a screen from Harrell. It's over to Harrell, then to Murray. Murray back over to Harrell, over to Pifus. Pifus moving around over to Harrell again, back over to Murray.
And that three is good. 57 points up for Normandy right now. Bulldogs now have it though. Jalen Dennis is going to move down the court. He's going to move quick. Foul. Foul is going to be called right there, coming from Xavier Mason. Caleb McConnell is going to be coming into the game. He's going to be coming into the game in place of Xavier Mason.
Watch 11, watch 11. Watch the hey!
Dylan Merkel, oh, never mind. Guess that did not end up working out. 2 free throw attempts that we're going to see right here. Dylan Merkel is going to the line.
Bulldogs can really use these points right here. Let's see what Dylan Merkel does with them. So far through this season, Dylan Merkel is 58% from the line. We could really use these points. Hopefully makes these free throws right here. It's up. And it's good. 1-1.
Well done. We have Lamar McCoy coming in for Keneal Simpson.
Second free throw's coming here in just a second. And it is up. No good on the second. 1 for 2. Still a point. Lamar, great rebound right there from that missed free throw. Good reaction time, Lamar. 2 more points on the board. 36-57.
Got Smith right now with the ball. He's looking for his opening.
Mustafa.
Mari.
Mustafa has it, and a foul. Mustafa draws a foul on that. They're coming out in this fourth quarter aggressive, and they're pulling up these fouls right now. Normandy, we're not even a minute into the fourth quarter. Normandy has 3 fouls racked up.
McCoy over to Mustafa.
Energy's looking high on the court out here. And travel's going to get called out there on Lamar McCoy.
Most unfortunate. We're going to have Smith, though, for the Vikings. He's going to be passing it in. He's directing his teammates around. Pass over into Pifus. Pifus back over to Smith. Pifus once again. Pifus is driving in. Over to Harrell. Harrell goes in. Passes it over to Caleb. Caleb puts it up. No good. Rebounded by Harrell. Put up once again by Smith for 3.
60 points for Normandy. We're seeing a lot of three-point shots from them, and a lot of them are going in. 36-60 is not looking great for the Bulldogs in the final 6.5 minutes. We have a 30-second timeout here. Once again, I'd like to take a moment to thank A Favor For You LLC and their Celebration Sign Company, one of our sponsors that we are very appreciative of. We thank them. Guys, please go check them out. Can make you any sort of signs you need for any celebration, birthday party, graduation. Check them out. at 314-830-8060 or their website, www.afavorforyoullc.com. All right, coming back in for the fourth quarter. Mar McCoy throws it over to Mustafa.
6 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock.
Over to Lamar. Lamar's getting some heavy defense on him. Over to McKinney. Into the paint for Merkel. He's going to go up for two. No good. Rebounded by Merkel. Put back up. No good on that again.
Rebounded by Smith. He saw a high jump right there. It's going over to Harrell. Harrell's driving in. Lamar's trying to post some defense. No good. Pythus now with the ball.
Bulldogs really cannot afford to miss shots here.
No, they cannot.
Mustafa's putting up some aggressive defense.
Pythus looking for his opening. He passes over to Murray. Back over to Pythus.
Three-pointer right there. No good. Rebounded by Stowers. Foul. Going to be a foul called right there.
Now we have Murray with the ball. He's driving in. He's driving in fast. He passes over.
Three-pointer.
Pythus, he puts it
No
up.
good on that too. Merkel rebounds over to Mustafa. He's going to take it down. Throw it over to McKinney. McKinney over to Merkel. Back to Mustafa for a deep three. Just no good off the side of the rim.
Rebounded by Caleb. Ball goes out of control though. Recovered.
Murray's moving quick down the
by
court.
Murray.
Good on that three-pointer. 36-63. 5 minutes left. Mustafa goes up. No good on that. Heck of an attempt for a layup.
That boy still don't want to grab the ball.
5:05 left in the quarter. 36-63.
We're going to have Cameron Stowers putting the ball in for the Bulldogs here in just a second. But right now we're seeing Xavier Mason come back in for Caleb McConnell.
Watch the middle, watch the middle. Stay there, stay there. Stay there, stay there.
McCoy right now passing over to Stowers. Stowers over to Merkel. Merkel puts it up and it's good.
Get it out, get it out.
Right now we're seeing Harrell. Harrell over to Smith, over to Murray. Murray's moving fast. Back over to Harrell. To Murray once again. Murray directing the players around. McKinney put on some good defense right now. Pass off over to Smith. Again, McKinney with that defense, he is doing really well. He's going to pass off over to Harrell. Harrell puts it up for three. No good. Rebounded by Xavier. Put back up. No good. Once again, we have Pythus with the ball. He passes out over to Murray. No, Harrell. Back over to Murray now. Murray moving around. Xavier with a screen. Murray passing off to Harrell. Xavier screen left and right now, blocking Steam's players. We have Murray with the ball. Passing off to Pythus.
It's up. No good on that. Fight for the ball, and it rolls out. It's going to be Steam's highest possession. 3:56 left in the game.
Cameron Stowers passing it in.
38-63 with about 4 minutes left.
Dominic Mason and Jelani Smith coming in for Namari McKinney and Cameron Stowers.
It's like we're going to have Mason passing it in.
Hands, hands.
Mustafa has it. Going to throw it over to Jelani.
Stay there, stay there.
Jelani moving down court, looking for his opening. He passes over to Mustafa. Mustafa put it up for three. No good. Rebounded right there by Xavier Mason. Stolen by Mustafa Taylor. We saw a screen right there by Smith put up, but Mustafa is still able to put it up for two. The score is now 40-63.
Mustafa Taylor's going to get 2 shots from the line right here. Hopefully he can put some points up on the board for his team. So far this season, Mustafa's 52% from the line. Hopefully he can make some shots right here.
5 on 30. Yes, you may enter.
Zachary Harrell's going to be coming in. And it's good on that shot from Mustafa. 41-63. Very aggressive game we've been seeing so far.
For sure, we have Murray right now with the ball. He's looking for his opening. His teammates are staying back. We have Harrell right now. He moved up. Pass over to Smith. Smith over to Murray. Murray out over to Pifus. Pass off to Harrell. Harrell driving in. He puts it up. No good.
No good on that dunk attempt. Over to Mason. Travel's going to call on Mason right there. Went for that dunk. Not tall enough or can't jump high enough. Hit it off the back of the rim right there. It's a little embarrassing. 41-63. Bulldogs are down right now with 3 minutes left.
Got Smith right now with the ball. He's passing over to Harrell.
Murray has it.
Harrell driving in.
He's going to put it up, and it's good for 2. 41-65.
Mustafa right now with the ball. He passes over to Keneal Simpson. Keneal driving in, putting it up for 2, and it's good.
More. 43-65. 2:20 left in the game.
That's still pretty close. We have Murray right now with the ball. He passes over to Harrell. Harrell and Murray passing off. Harrell putting it up for 3. No good.
No good.
And out of bounds.
And we got some subs coming in. Coming out, we have Dominic Mason and Jelani Smith. Coming in, we have Jalen Dennis and Joe Holloman. And then for Normandy, coming out, we have Zachary Pipus. And coming in, we have Caleb McConnell for the last 2 minutes of the game. It's up, and there's 2 more points for Normandy. 43-67.
Mustafa right now with the ball. He's driving in. Pass over to Joe. Joe over to Merkel. Over to Jalen Dennis. Stolen right there for a second by Caleb, but Keneal's able to recover. Merkel puts it back up for 2.
Just rolls in right there. It was on the rim for about 4 seconds.
Yeah, that was pretty close. We have Harrell driving in pretty quickly right now. Seen some good defense on him. Murray with the ball. Pass off over to Harrell. Harrell over to Smith. Smith driving in quickly, putting it up.
And that's 2 more. 45-69. Normandy's close to breaking the 70-point barrier right here.
Mustafa right now with the ball. He's looking for his opening. Over to Jalen Dennis. Jalen over to Merkel. Tall pass right there. Over to Keneal. Keneal puts it up. No good. Rebounded by Smith. Smith passes off to Murray. Murray puts it up for 3. No good.
Air ball on that 3-pointer right there coming from Murray. Foul is going to be called right there on Smith from Normandy. That's the 5th foul coming from Normandy this game. Mustafa Taylor's going to get 2 from the line. Once again, so far this season, Mustafa Taylor's 52% from the line. Let's see what he does with these free throws right here. We got 45 seconds left in the game, and the first free throw is good. We have Dominic Mason coming into the game for Joe Holloman. Caleb McConnell is going to be coming out of the game for Zachary Pifus.
Stop is getting ready. It's odd.
No good on that second free throw, and it's hit out by Jalen Dennis. Jalen Dennis is coming out of the game from McKinney.
See Smith right now with the ball. He passes over to Harrell.
He'll drive him pretty quickly. Harrell looking for his best opening. He's just driving in right now. He goes down.
Dominic Mason drives down over to McKinney, and it's good for 2. 48-69. 27 seconds left in the game. Bulldogs have really racked up some points here in the later parts of the game.
Yes, they have. Right now we have Harrell with the ball. He passes over to Pifus.
He's going to hold it.
Over to Murray.
Normandy's going to hold it till the end. Got about 5 seconds left. And that's going to end the game. 48-69. Bulldogs unfortunately take the loss for this game, the 11th loss of the season. It was definitely a very aggressive game we saw here. Just as Coach said, he was completely right as expected. Normandy came running out of the gates with a very aggressive defense, aggressive offense. They were putting up a lot of fouls, but matching that with a lot of points.
Yes.
And then it seems the Bulldogs took some timeouts, and especially in the second half, it seemed like they came back a lot more aggressively, really kicked on the booster, started putting up some more points on the board. If only it happened earlier.
Yeah, they regained their speed around that time. That was when things just started moving much, much quicker.
Yeah, absolutely. But overall, very impressive game, very fun game to watch. And there will not be a coach interview tonight because we were having some technical difficulties with our microphones. So we apologize for that. But we will be back for the next game, and we hope you all enjoyed. Have a good night.